Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your mid-October reading. I'm going to be using a couple of cards on the side here, and I'm going to be updating you what the message you got from the beginning of the month. And your message at the beginning of the month was to be open to changing things around you to fulfill you. So your message at the beginning of the month was whatever's coming in that needs to be changed, it's for you, for you to fulfill you. So let's have a look, Sagittarius, at how your progress is going and what our spirit wants to tell you. So you have to make some changes in order to fulfill yourself. Let's have a look to see what your advice is going for the rest of the month. What is Sagittarius advice for the rest of the month? Right. So you've got the 10 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands, the key word here is overload. So the changes that you need to be making are still not completely open to you. You're still not 100% open to them because it's feeling like it's a bit of a burden. You see this guy is holding a hell of a big rock on him. And the colors of red are sort of that element of heavy earth on him. So let's have a look to see what the rest of your cards are saying. I'm just going to have a sip of tea here to get my energy going for this reading. Because your message was be open to changing things to fulfill you. So you're not obviously just there yet. So Sagittarius, with this overload 10 of Wands that you've got here, what advice can Spirit give you about this overload? How do you get through the rest of October? How does Sagittarius get through the rest of October with this overload? Gosh, everything's falling out. How does Sagittarius be more open to things around them changing and then being more fulfilling for themselves? Sagittarius, rest of October. Let us cut the deck here and pull from the top. You got the Emperor, you got the Ace of Cups, and you got the Six of Pentacles. Right, so let's look at this now. Let's unpack a bit. So the Emperor energy is a very external energy. It's about coping with what's external outside of you. And he doesn't ever worry about overload because he creates his own life. He is in charge of every plan that he makes. He's 100% connected to himself. He's actually quite an isolated, not a selfish, but a organized selfish energy. So perhaps what this is saying to you is that with your overload, it's not really, it's burdens you're putting on yourself that are from other people, not yourself. Or you're allowing your burdens around you to overload you that don't necessarily need to be. You're not fulfilling yourself in the way that you should be fulfilling yourself. And you've got the Ace of Cups here. And look at this little dragonfly. Now dragonflies are always a new beginning or a new way of thinking. So the cups represent your thought, your emotions, and your emotions need a bit of a change around, and it's waiting for you. Spirit is saying to you here with this Ace of Cups, you have the ability to change your routines, to change your whole perspective for the rest of the month. Don't waste any more time. Have this sit down with yourself, make a better plan for yourself so that you can emotionally move on from what is causing you to drag down. And then you've got the Six of Pentacles here. Now, Six of Pentacles, it usually means there's this lady, she's got an abundance of money. She's got all that she needs. She has way more than she's needing. So she's giving it away. She's helping this poor child here with money. Does that child need money? That child probably needs food. That child probably needs shelter, but she's giving it money. So this is a question for yourself here in the rest of the month. Are you giving people the wrong things? I'm sure that came up for you in your beginning of the month. I'm sure you got the Six of Pentacles as well. Be open to things what's not right. I'm just looking at my notes here for Sagittarius for the beginning of the month, because whatever you've been doing is not fulfilling you. You might be giving way too much out and not receiving. So let's have a look at the bottom of the deck to get a little bit more reading. There's a Two of Pentacles. This guy is standing on the dockyard, and he's trying to navigate his way around this juggling of these this net. So he's trying to catch the pentacles in his net. So pentacles are always about your tangible life, about what is happening around you. So he's trying to navigate himself around there. Now, in the normal Rider-Waite card, you've got quite heavy seas on the outside, and these ships are floating all around. And the messages that are coming to you here from this card is that you might be overwhelmed by what is happening around you. It's not an internal overwhelm yet. It's more of an external overwhelm, because ones are everything in your life that is weighing on you. So Sagittarius, going forward for the rest of October, what can you do? How can you plan yourself a little bit better in order to get emotional satisfaction and maybe receive a bit more? Maybe make sure that what you're giving out, you are actually making people understand. He makes people understand. This Emperor energy. Now when I say he, it's just the energy of the card. There's no gender on any of the cards. It's just the masculine energy of this card. He does not need to speak twice. He has 100% respect from people. He gets what he needs, and he's in that zone. He's grounded. You can see with a lot of the red energy, it's very root chakra based. So he is zoned into what he needs. So I'm saying here, and with you going forward, receive more, ask people for help more. Here as well with the receiving, with asking people for help, and make sure that you are not juggling out of your comfort zone. And this your middle center card here, you have got this waiting for you. You've got this new connection of emotional resilience waiting for you. Now usually the cups is also connected to spirit, so maybe take some downtime and actually ask your angels for a bit of help. Ask for direction going forward, because the dragon power is about direction. And whatever's causing you to be stuck in the mud, open yourself up a little bit to be a little bit more geared into a clearer way forward, because you don't want to be feeling bogged down and overwhelmed by everything for the rest of the month. Yeah. Let's see if there's anything else, because there is definitely things around you that can fulfill you, but you just need to find that space. Come on, Sagittarius, you can do this. Right, let's see what your animal wisdom, I'm using this one here, your spirit animal wisdom. I'm just checking to see if I'm still recording. Yes, I am. So just wanted to get a spirit animal wisdom card to end off your reading here. What does the spirit animal wisdom deck want to give you? What message has this deck got to give you? I want to take that one. Do I take them both? Let's just see. I did see that card, so I'm going to shuffle these two and just see which one's a better fit. They've told me to take both, so I'm going to take both. Let's just move that over. All right, so you've got the snake energy and you've got the whale energy. Now, it says Kundalini rising. Channel your creative passion and sensuality, welcoming the transformation. Now, he's not a very creative dude. He's like, my way is the highway. So you've got the opposite here. And I think falling above here, above your cup energy, which is your emotional energy. Again, Kundalini is that process you go through to in your enlightenment. So everything that's intangible in your life, that's root based, that's chakra based on earth is keeping you a little bit what's the word I want to use? It's too logical based. It's too gosh, what word am I trying to think of? But it's making you feel like you're completely stuck in the tangible of life. And when you create your passion and your when you use your passion into creativity, you don't feel so overloaded, because now you're starting to enjoy life. You're starting to have a little bit more passion of what you're doing in your life. And here with the whale, tenderness, show compassion and show compassion and forgive what needs to be forgiven. So there might be something that you are carrying through here from this overload. People in your life that are helping to contribute towards you feeling a little bit stubborn and a little bit stuck in this I'm not changing energy. And that to me is what this whale is saying, is maybe soften yourself a bit, because he doesn't take nonsense, this guy. So this whole reading has changed now, because it's saying to you that the overload could be you are the one that's being a little bit too stuck in your ways. So there's two messages coming through here, and show compassion and forgive what needs to be forgiven. So in order to carry on for the rest of October, Sagittarius, you need to get over yourself. You need to get over yourself. Allow yourself to receive a little bit. Spend some time with your creative, spiritual energy so that you can create a balance around yourself. I'm going to just quickly go to the book and see what else this book is saying, because I've been doing it for all the other signs and I want to see here. Page 32. And you know, a snake can adapt to anything. So that is coming through there. It speaks, snake speaks the energy of rising within you and also a rebirth. There's your little dragonfly message coming through. The snake sheds transformational layers and is reborn, and often as it needs. So get yourself out of this, because you don't want to waste any more time, Sagittarius. You know, push through. It says, yeah, push through the emotional layers and the spiritual and the physical. So there needs to be that balance between the two. And you can use carnelian, snake agate, or serpentine. I'm not sure what serpentine is, but you've got earth and fire here. So fire is your sign. So try and grind yourself a little bit more. And here's a very grounded energy coming through here for you. And let's check out the whale. Let's see what the whale opposite of that is. 18. 18. Page 18. The whale, tenderness. You've got water and you've got earth. Show compassion and forgive others. Let me say that again. Show compassion and forgive what needs to be forgiven. The whale comes from a joint message of tenderness and protection. She has great affection for you and your journey. She wishes you to work together with others to send healing and energy in the waters, and send your light into the oceans and the rivers, so that is what you need right now. The whale holds us all in much love, even as a mindless polluter of her waters. She shows us mercy, compassion, and trust, and we learn and grow from her. We can learn from the tenderness and forgiveness. Hold close those that you love, whose energy lifts you up, and clear away the new energies aligned with your own. Cut cords of those who are feeling drained. And I lost my place now. Feeling drained. You imagine them in front of you and attracting this cord. Take some golden scissors and cut the cord in places that you need to sweep them, and transmuting to the purple flame of bonfire. State clearly that this is your space, and draw an energetic circle around yourself and the ground. Your stones are ocean, jasper, and selenite. There's selenite. So you know what? Spirit is giving you two messages. There's two different messages coming in for somebody here. The one I gave you in the beginning of the reading, and then you got this message of somebody is needing to be toxically cut away from you, and or the energy of that person needs to be toxic. Maybe you can't actually move away from this person. So give yourself some tenderness for the rest of the month, and take the time to see how you can be open to changing things around you to fulfill yourself. That was the message that came through in the beginning of the month. You need to fulfill your own cup. This is your cup that needs to be fulfilled. This is your emotional journey. Please stop living it for everybody else. Okay, Sagittarius. Gosh, talk to you soon.